Hey, what's up everyone? My name is Leahcim James. I was born in Kingston, Jamaica, and I was raised in New York City. And right now I run my office in Indianapolis. My family is the reason why I do what I do. They're really my why. And I think growing up in Jamaica, and I saw what my family had to go through to bring me here, I feel like I owe it to them to show them how life should be lived. I've always seen my mom work 2 jobs and try to do whatever they have to do for us to be able to provide. And I see my dad, being a mechanic and always, being good with his hands. The work ethic that they instilled really made me understand that in order to get anything in this world, you got to be willing to work for it. I feel like growing up in Queens really opened up my eyes because, like, being a young black man, I feel like there's so many statistics that I felt like I had to overcome. Because the environment I grew up in, I feel like wasn't the best. It was a lot of negative influences growing up in Queens. And the quote that I tell myself all the time is, everything I'm not made me everything I am. I think growing up, I was one decision away from being a completely different person. I saw what people were doing and I saw the outcomes that they were getting, and I was like, I don't want that. So I want to empower myself and I want to be a better example. I think sports really kept me out of trouble, because if it wasn't for sports, man, I felt like I could have easily went down that path. Discipline is a big thing that sports gave me. So if it wasn't for sports, I don't think I would be who I am today. Going to college was a big accomplishment, and I used that as my motivation. And I actually got my 4-year bachelor's degree right here behind me. And I did it in 3.5 years. I told myself I wanted to start a company, but I had no idea what company or where to even start. I didn't see a lot of black people winning, and I was like, Leahcim, you might have to be that first person to be the pace setter and show other people from my community that it's possible. I got into the business in 2014. I made my first sale the very first day in the field. I was nervous. I was scared, but I just studied. And I feel like when you practice how you play, then you execute and you hit some goals. So my second week I made $1,000 and I was like the happiest kid. I think I have a picture of me making my first $1,000 paycheck. I had a big Kool-Aid smile on. Within my first 6 months of business, I almost went out of business. But obstacle after obstacle, there were so many things that I still needed to learn. What I appreciate is the rebound, because as an entrepreneur, what I learned is you don't know how strong you are until you can recover from a loss. I think my biggest defining moment was in 2018. I was able to bonus myself $100,000. And I saved over $100,000. It only took me 2 years to accomplish that. I just wanted to hit that milestone to show other people that it's possible. The thing that I love the most about my business is being able to coach and mentor other people, and I love giving people a shot. Like, I'm so grateful that someone gave me a shot when I was 20 years old. The one thing that keeps me going, even when I feel discouraged, is I tell myself, I'm like, yo, Leahcim, there's going to be somebody out there that needs you to give them an opportunity to prove themselves. So I just tell people, I'm like, look, sometimes you just got to be willing to bet on yourself. If you're able to do that, you're going to live life with no limits. Business is meant to make you better. So I'm just excited of what the next 5 years is going to look like, because if I've done all of this by the age of 27, and the next 3 years is going to be dangerous. The next 5 years is going to be epic.